On January 28, 1986, the world witnessed a devastating event that shocked the nation and changed the course of space exploration forever. What started as a hopeful mission to send a teacher into space ended in tragedy as the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded just 73 seconds after liftoff. Let's find out what actually happened. On the morning of January 28, 1986, the world watched in anticipation as NASA prepared to launch the Space Shuttle Challenger on its 10th mission. What was meant to be a moment of triumph for space exploration quickly turned into one of the most shocking and tragic disasters in history. 73 seconds after liftoff, the Challenger exploded, killing all 7 crew members on board and leaving a nation in mourning. The Challenger mission was especially significant because it included Krista McAuliffe, a high school teacher from New Hampshire, who was selected to be the first civilian, specifically, the first teacher, in space. The idea of a regular person joining astronauts on a mission captivated the public, and millions tuned in to watch the launch, either live on television or in person at Cape Canaveral, Florida. At 11:38 a.m., the countdown ended, and Challenger soared into the sky. For the first 73 seconds, everything seemed normal. Then, suddenly, a cloud of smoke and fire appeared in the sky. The shuttle broke apart, and pieces of debris scattered over the Atlantic Ocean. In an instant, the joy and excitement of the launch turned to shock and disbelief. News outlets broadcast the explosion live, and people around the world struggled to comprehend what had just happened. NASA immediately halted the space program, and investigations into the cause of the disaster began. The official inquiry revealed that a small, seemingly insignificant component, an O-ring, designed to seal a joint in one of the shuttle's solid rocket boosters, had failed. The cold temperatures on the day of the launch caused the O-ring to lose its flexibility, allowing hot gas to escape from the booster. This gas ignited the external fuel tank, causing the catastrophic explosion. The disaster raised serious questions about NASA's decision-making process. Engineers had expressed concerns about the O-rings before the launch, warning that the cold weather could cause problems. Despite these warnings, the launch proceeded as scheduled, driven by pressure to keep the Space Shuttle program on track and to maintain public excitement. The Challenger disaster became a harsh lesson in the importance of safety over schedule and the risks of ignoring critical warnings. The loss of the 7 crew members, Francis Scobie, Michael Smith, Judith Resnick, Ronald McNair, Ellison Onizuka, Gregory Jarvis, and Krista McAuliffe, was felt deeply across the nation. Schools that had been watching the launch live, eager to see McAuliffe's journey into space, were left heartbroken. The crew was hailed as heroes, their lives celebrated for their courage and dedication to pushing the boundaries of human exploration. In the aftermath of the tragedy, NASA took a long pause to reassess its procedures and safety protocols. The Rogers Commission, led by former Secretary of State William Rogers, conducted an extensive investigation into the disaster. The Commission's report was highly critical of NASA's culture, pointing out flaws in communication, decision-making, and risk assessment. One of the lasting legacies of the Challenger disaster was the overhaul of NASA's safety practices. The space agency implemented stricter testing, improved communication, and established more rigorous checks before launches. It took almost 3 years for NASA to launch another space shuttle, with the Discovery mission in 1988 marking a new era of safer space exploration. The Challenger disaster remains one of the most tragic and memorable events in space history. It was a sobering reminder that space exploration, though full of potential, is fraught with risks. The loss of Challenger and its crew left a lasting impact, not just on NASA but on the world. Their sacrifice led to significant changes in space travel and safety, and their legacy continues to inspire generations of explorers and scientists. Thanks for watching.